Okay, yeah, Brian Grizzo here. I work for a guy by the name of Frito Farisi in Chicago. I'm part of a fucking crew and stuff like that. You know, politically connected. Not talking about some dipshits garage gang. I'm talking about fucking organized crime, Italians and stuff like that. Alright, well listen, you know what I mean? I really never wanted to be a fucking gangster, okay? But, society, you know, I believe you have control over your life, but you know what? I think society had something to do with that, okay? Because, you know what I mean? I scared the shit out of people, okay? For instance, okay? When I was a little kid, okay, I was around wise guys and they were telling me what to do and stuff like that and giving me the belt and stuff like that every time I fucked up and stuff like that. So I come to Orange County, California and stuff. I scare the shit out of the managers. Especially this one dipshit that I worked at a hardware store. He wanted to be in the fucking mob. He won't admit it, but he wants to be in the fucking mob. All of them do and stuff like that. So I sit down and I show them the mob. And then they end up calling the FBI or something, or they think I'm threatening them, or they go to HR and complain about me or something like that, you know? Every single one, I've been fucking intimidated and stuff. The only person I can't intimidate is my father, okay? Because my father, is from that rough mafioso background and stuff like that, okay? And stuff like that. So the only kind of people that I don't intimidate is other mafioso guys. And I'm not trying to intimidate them, and they're not trying to intimidate me, because guess what? I'm not afraid of them, they're not afraid of me. We could do business, you know, stuff like that. These fucking jobs, okay, you know, one thing to another and stuff like that. I'm a little scary to look at, something like that. They don't want to hire me and stuff like that. I gotta go pay the bills, okay? So, you know what I mean? I gotta figure out how to be my own man, and that's where I go out into the world. I don't get, not a gangster, but a businessman, okay? I'm talking business and stuff like that. And, you know what? The violence, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing, okay? The most money's happening when there is no violence and stuff like this and stuff. You know, people, friends want to know what you did, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, I ain't gonna fucking tell them. The last time I did that, some fucking bitch told all her friends and almost wanted me up in San Quentin. I was at a fucking party, okay? And supposedly I had this legitimate job working at Target 20 hours a week, but I was making big money shoveling steroids and stuff like that. That was my big money and stuff like that. She told all these people at this party about, so she could have the gangster boyfriend, okay? I mean, you know, so people, you know what I mean? They you know, they don't give a shit or whatever, you know, trying to promote themselves and stuff like that. You don't tell people how tough you are. The street talks. The street will tell other people how tough you are. If you want to go around telling people how tough you are, you aren't going to fucking make it. The street talks for you or whatever. Say, oh yeah, that's Brian, he did this or he did that and stuff like that. I got a tough reputation when I did time behind bars at the old Lacey or whatever. I was in 10 fights and I won every fight. 8 of them I won on the first punch knockout. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Violence is a part of this business, so I lift weights and I stay in shape and stuff. That's something I gotta do. You know what I mean? But you know, stuff that scared the shit out of people and stuff that didn't seem that hard for me and stuff. People in the fucking organized crime, they're just like, oh, Brian, wow, you're a genius. How do you figure that out and stuff like that? So I'm like, whoa, you know, maybe I got something for this kind of business and stuff like that. People want to seem like they got a little something else going on. It makes people interesting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It makes people interesting. Well, depending upon what I'm doing, for instance, If I'm gonna go make a collection, maybe I'll wear a wife beater like this. But if I'm gonna go to a sit down, I'll wear a suit. You know what I mean? I want to represent myself and stuff like that. Like that. So I looked for other forms of employment and stuff, and supposedly these people saying you're supposed to be like a gangster in retail. You know what I mean? I could fucking do that. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It just they didn't want to choose me for whatever. You know what I mean? So the gangster thing found me. You know what I mean? That's what I had to do. But I got big muscles and stuff like that and stuff. The street talks for me. I didn't brag when I went to jail or whatever, but when I went into the place, I was like a VIP because I'm not like everybody else. I'm not just a white power or a Mexican gang. I'm connected to official Italian organized crime on the East Coast. You know what I mean? So that's fucking like that. That's big time. Even if I was the guy that brought the drinks to the table, you know what I mean? So they found out about me. Did I tell them? No. The street fucking told them, okay? I showed up in there and stuff. My very first day, I'm involved in all the fighting and I'm involved in all the politics and stuff like that. They're asking my opinion and stuff like that about it. They know I know about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But in everything about the fucking jail scene or whatever, people don't give a shit about, the white being the pure race or, what happened to the Mexicans or the blacks or whatever. It's about business and stuff. And that's what it's about in to organize people that really know what's going on and stuff like that. It's about business, it's about getting things done and stuff like that. Along with God. That's what God is like. When mobsters hear God, it's not like a nice guy. He talks like a businessman. That's how we hear him and stuff like that. And he tells us what he wants done. It's about getting stuff done and stuff like that. Because of a special family circumstance, I do have Irish blood, but with the people I'm considered like 100% Italian, actually like Sicilian, because of some stuff in my family, which I won't go into right now and stuff. But it's about business and it's about I have good relations with many different races and stuff like that. I got relations with the people of the good people of each race. They can't fucking do anything for me, then fucking forget about it. I don't need to fucking deal with them or whatever and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm interested in business and how to promote my business or whatever and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what? And I mean, a lot of people around here might have problems with like blacks or whatever. But I'll tell you what, blacks have been some of my best soldiers. You know what I mean? I got them. I pay them good. I'm good to them. I'm nice to them. You know what I mean? I got some soldiers that other guys don't have. So I fucking wiped them out. Maybe I didn't, stand up for what their racial cause was or whatever. I don't fucking believe it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Guys going out doing things and stuff like that. Guys putting things together to do business. Black, Mexican, Italian, white, you know what I mean? It's people working together to get business done. That's why there really is no racism, okay? It's stupid, okay? To dislike someone just because they got, black skin or whatever. It just, it's just a matter of getting the right people together. We work together so that we can do business and stuff like that, okay? Stuff. So yeah. As I found out, this is what kind of person society sees me as. That's fine, I can be my own man or whatever and stuff like that. But don't come over to me at a club and try to tell me, how cool you are and stuff like that. I'm just in the business, and you are not gonna hear nothing. Okay, nothing about my business, nothing, and stuff like that. Some chick or something like that. Usually I say, I think I'm a little too dangerous for you, honey. You know what I mean? Forget about it, huh? Um, but you know what I mean? You gotta show that you gotta say what you do and do what you say and stuff like that. You're a serious man and stuff like that. That's how it is. Even in the illegal world, you have to, do what you say. You know what I mean? Eventually it catches up with you. Let me also tell you about something else, okay? Oh no, I'll save that for my next video. That's about being a gangster and why he chose me.